Shalom Israel. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect men doing this work in truth and in sincerity. This article is 2017 hurricane season really is more intense than normal. Of course it is, man. Well, it's prophecy. Scripture say they shall speak and not lie. All right. When they shall come, they shall not tarry. All right. Um. So just getting more into it, man. It says. It was only 25 days ago that Hurricane Harvey made landfall. You could be forgiven for thinking it's been longer. After all, that was 4 hurricanes ago. We crunched the numbers and talked to an expert, and it's not your imagination. The 2017 Atlantic hurricane season has been unusually active. This season has been an overachiever by almost every index, said Bob Henson, a meteorologist for Weather Underground, a forecasting service. We've had more than a year's worth of named storms. We've had more than a year's worth of named storms when you look at the long-term average, and that's being just past the midpoint of the season. There have been 13 named storms this year. Only 4 other seasons since 1995 have had that many by September 18th. Just 2 more by the end of the year will put 2017 in the top 15 since 1851, when reliable records begin. That almost certainly will happen. I would be shocked if we didn't get at least 2 more, Mr. Henson said. Of the 13 named storms so far in 2017, 7 have been hurricanes, a number matched or exceeded at this point in the season only 4 times since 1995. 4 of the 7, Harvey, Irma, Jose, and Maria, have reached Category 3 or higher, the threshold for a major hurricane on the Saffir-Simpson scale. Only 5 other seasons since 1995 have had that many by September 18th. More named storms have developed in the first 3.5 months of the 6-month hurricane season that developed in the entirety of the 1997, 1999, 2002, 2006, 2009, 2014, or 2015 seasons, according to National Hurricane Center and Weather Underground data. We're running at about twice the pace of a typical season, Mr. Henson said. And if I could just add, right now, you got hurricanes coming back to back, man. And it might hit one place, miss another. You know what I'm saying? Hit one place, miss another. All right, but soon, all right, it's going to be so many hurricanes that it's going to be so many hurricanes and earthquakes happening at the same time that Esau ain't going to be able to afford to keep up with it, man. All right, it's this movie. It's called Category 6, a mini series, about an hour and a half long, and it shows you, man, how different places around the world, like say for example, Nevada will get snow. You know what I'm saying? Or you'll have like some place in like while it's snowing in Nevada, you got an earthquake in California, and 2 tornadoes happening back to back in Indianapolis, man. You know, so that's what time is coming, man. You know, you know. The scriptures speak about how this place going down is almost it's like a woman. Us being in this truth, you want to haste it like Esdras did, man. But the angel had to put Esdras in his place, man. Like, you can't rush a baby being born. All right, and the closer that baby being born, which that's representative of Yahawashi. All right, him coming back, the closer the contractions is gonna come, man. So closer and closer. I mean, more and more is gonna be happening more quickly, man. More back to back. You know, like the contract and in the beginning, the contractions could be, um, an hour apart. All right, then 30 minutes apart. All right, then 13 minutes apart. Then 2 minutes apart. Then now that baby's here, man. You already dilated. All right. And Yahweh Shai said, what will I have it? If it be already kindled, man. Talking about the all the stuff that's happening on the earth, man. All right. So hey, man, The Most High is giving diligence, man. Like Apostle Hard just did that video about, we gotta be passionate about this truth, man. This truth is like fire, man. The scripture say in Jeremiah 5:14. He told Jeremiah, this word would be in that mouth like fire, and the people would. And with fire, you can't play around with it, man. Even myself, man. It goes for me first and foremost, and for you other Akim, this sincere brethren, man. That's what we say, man. It's sincere Akim doing this work in truth and sincerity. All right? These plagues not slacking, man. The Lord is not stopping, man. Here it is, man. You got people whooshing, like over there in Mexico, man. I know they wishing, man. These earthquakes would just stop, man. All right, but it won't stop, man. I'm gonna get that real quick. Because the men of the Lord is out there speaking, man, and people is not taking heed, man. So the Most High is going to destroy this place. The scriptures say, the Most High, they took advantage of the prophets until the Most High came back and destroyed this place without remedy, man. Which that ultimately is the thermonuclear missiles, man. All right, and all these nations been showing that off too, man. All right, this is the Amos chapter 5, verse 18. Verse 17. Slack, yeah. Verse 16. Therefore Yahawah, the God of hosts, the Lord said thus, dwelling shall be in all streets, and they shall say in all the highways, alas, alas. And they shall call the husbandmen to mourning, and such as are skillful to lamentation to wail. All right. That's because all around the world, this shit gonna be prophecies gonna be popping off, man, like crazy, like popcorn, as they say. It says in all vineyards, verse Amos 5:17, and in all vineyards shall be wailing, for I will pass through thee, saith Yahawah. All right, and how Yahawah, Ba'ashim Yahawah shall gonna pass through this place. All right, with his tempest, man. All right, with his tempest, you know what I'm saying? And we get that, man. What's that? Isaiah 24. Cause how the Lord made it known that he was talking to Moses, man. How did the Lord make Pharaoh respect Moses, man? By all the plagues he brought upon this place. All right. So the Lord is making the Egyptians, the so-called white men, at least respect us by the plagues that they see, man. What's that scripture? The Most High coming, he gonna come in tempest. I think that's 29:16. Maybe it's 6. All right, this is Isaiah 29:6. Thou shalt be visited of Yahawah of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and with great noise, with storm and tempest, and the flame of the devouring flout and the Salakia, and the flame of the devouring fire. So that's how the Most High is gonna come see you, man. All right, because you didn't choose to get right when time was when the doors of repentance was open, like Isaiah 9 say, man, you're gonna be destroyed. All right, so let's go back to Amos. So that's how you know the Lord is here, man. The Lord is here, man. He's visiting this place. Amos 5:17. And all vineyards shall be wailing, for I will pass through thee, saith Yahawah. All right, earthquakes, famines. All right, because there's going to be a lot of droughts out there too, man. All right. And, you know what I'm saying? Droughts, you know what I'm saying, comes from no just all heat, man, no rain. All right, and then that's going to cause earthquakes, that's going to cause tornadoes, that's going to cause thunderstorms left and right. That's going to cause fires. Wildfires ain't no joke neither, man. Then wildfires going to come and burn up all the food. All right, burn up all the animals, so you can't turn to eating your pets. Most High, man, the Most High is bad, man. That's what puts fear in us, man. And all praise to YAHAWASHI for giving us his truth. You know, like brothers say, man, the Most High give you a way out, man. If you don't take it, that's like slapping the Most High's hand down, man. It says, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him. Shall not the day of Yahweh be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness in it? And that's beautiful, man, because a lot of people just take things for a joke. You know, here it is. Of like Northern, man. My Eve just seen me. She was telling me how that recent Hurricane Maria hit Puerto Rico, but I believe it missed DR. So just Jake back to doing their wickedness. Before they was real spiritual, man. Now they back to doing their wickedness, man. So hey, man, I got a little bit pissed, but hey, at the end of the day, they gonna get this. I believe that. They gonna get this. Cause it's gonna be mad hurricanes, a lot more hurricanes, droughts. You know what I'm saying? Hurricanes, droughts. You know what I'm saying? More killings. All the evilness gonna come upon the world, man. The scriptures say how the beasts gonna change their place. Roughly paraphrase, I believe that's in Ezekiel. And it's in the Apocrypha how the beast gonna change their place, man. Gonna get that. As if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him. Alright, so you gonna escape. Yeah, you might escape Maria. Alright? But you ain't know the Most High had that 11.1 earthquake about to hit your ass, man, on a Richter scale. Something you ain't never seen before. Shall not the day of Yahweh be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness in it? I despise your feast days. I will not smell in your solemn assemblies. Though ye offer me burnt offerings and your meat offerings, I will not accept them. Neither will I regard the peace offerings of your fat beasts. Take thou away from me the noise of thy songs, for I will not hear the melody of thy viols, but let judgment run down as waters, and righteousness as a mighty stream. So like I said, 1 and 1, man. The Most High being diligent right now, alright, for the 2/3. He's also being diligent for the elect, building them up for the times of Jacob's trouble, man. Because it's brothers in the truth. We going through it too. Alright? But hey, man, that's building us up, man. The Most High said in 1 Corinthians 11 and 32 that he sent us through hell now, so we don't have to suffer with the world. Because the world gonna suffer, man. They live this place, they live deliciously, man. Everybody, you got the welfare, Section 8. People actually leave their homes, all right, whether they be in DR, Mexico or something. They have, they be living out. They don't pay no taxes and stuff like that. But they'll live here. Why? Because you get the government assistance, man. Life is a little more easier for you. See, back there, where they probably from, you gotta hunt. I mean, you gotta farm and stuff like that. Whereas here, you just go to the grocery store, pick out your food, sit home all day, wait for that government assistance to come, that welfare to come. You living deliciously, man. But that's about to be no more, man. We gotta get out of here, man. And that's why the Lord pissed too, man, because our people not mad at this shit. In Exodus, the Most High told Moses, I'm taking you out of this place because the cry out people's is very great. Which right now the cry that those that sigh and cry is gonna be the elect of Israel, man. You can find that Ezekiel 9 and 4. So back in that article, we're running at about twice the pace of a typical season, Mr. Henson said. A few caveats are in order. August, September, and October are almost always the peaks of the season, and it isn't uncommon for several storms to develop on each other hills, as Harvey, Irma, Jose, Lee, and Maria They're from August 17th to September 16th, and the phrase above average loses some of its significance when 10 of the 15 most active hurricane seasons this antebellum America have occurred in the past 2 decades. What stands out is the combination of frequency and intensity. It may not be unheard of for 6 storms to develop in a month, but it is very unusual for two Category 4 and two Category 5 hurricanes to do so. It is also extremely unusual for three major hurricanes to pass through the same region in 3 weeks as Irma, Jose, and Maria have in the northeastern Caribbean. The last time the northern Leeward Islands experienced two major hurricanes in the same season was 1899, and now it is looking at three in the same month. Skipping down, a full reckoning of 2017's place in the hurricane history will not be possible until the season's end on November 30th, but there are a few things we can say with reasonable confidence. It is almost certainly it will almost certainly be the most expensive season on record in the United States. That distinction, like most others, currently belongs to 2005, when Katrina and three other major hurricanes caused more than $143.3 billion in damage in the country. But this year, AccuWeather estimated that Hurricane Harvey and Irma might cost a combined $290 billion, two storms producing double the economic damage of four in 2005. You know? So, hey, man, more death, destruction to this place. And, YAHAWASHI, he look over us, man. So we stay strong, man. You know? All right? Because we always bring that out, man. Knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of thy time, man. The fact that we know that these things are going to come, man. All right? We've been telling people these things, man. The scriptures say when things come to pass, and lo, they will. All right? Let me get that. And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will, not maybe, but it will, then shall you know that a prophet had been among them. So with that, I hope brothers was edified. The year triple D, man. Death, destruction, diligence, man. Death, destruction, diligence, man. So stay diligent, man, because the Most High is bringing that death. Shalom.